Hey Northbrook fam, quick video just to talk about our first in-person gathering that we're getting to have on July 12th. It's going to be July 12th, 9 a.m. at Arcadia Park. There's going to be details that I'm going to send out with this that show exactly where it's, area number 4, but you'll have a link to that, the park page and the Google Maps location so you can get there. So we're really excited to start dipping our toes into gathering again, just seeing what the Lord would have for us in all of that. A couple things I want to say. One, I don't know if I've just clearly acknowledged that as elders, we've changed our tune a bit in regards to, at first we were like, hey, until we can gather with a full heart and everybody present and Northbrook Kids ministry is able to operate, we just want to wait. But as the reality of that just seems more elusive and uncertain when we're going to be able to do that, we've obviously decided that it makes sense for us to move forward in gathering in as safe as a possible way with the people of Northbrook. And so we're excited to do that and looking forward to move towards that. And the survey, before this latest spike, I think we had 70 submissions, 69, 70 submissions. I forget, there may have been a couple duplicates, and 59 adults were either a yes to we'll be there on July 12th to we'll probably be there on July 12th. And so about 59 people willing and ready to come out. And then that leaves about obviously 11 or so that are, at least that submitted a survey, that are not quite ready to come out. And so for those of you, for many different reasons, health reasons, not wanting to be exposed to COVID-19 or expose others in your family to COVID-19, are not ready to come out, we just, again, want to continue to give you complete freedom and encourage you to land at that decision. And then we also want to be with you in that. And so if there's ways that affects you as we start to gather, please let us know. Some of y'all that may, it may be really hard for you as we start to do that. Some of you, you're fine. You're just going to kind of keep moving forward, doing what you're doing. There will be a service on Sunday available to you, even on July 12th. You can still participate in that. But again, we just want to continue to, even though, especially as we start to do different things as a church, some gather and some not, we want to make sure we're unified in Jesus as a church, even as we do those different things, which I think we can be. And so I want to encourage you to that. And then our plan, really after July 12th, is unknown. What we're going to do is we're going to meet on July 12th, and then we're going to take that week to debrief that. We'll definitely stream that next week, so we won't meet in person that week after July 12th, which is, I guess, the 19th, if my math is correct. We'll just, that Sunday will be a streamed service, as we have been doing, just to give us a week to kind of debrief. How did that go? What might it look like for us to continue to do this or do this in a different way? And, with obviously the news. So just know that this isn't, we're gathering, in person from here on out. We're at least going to take that next week to not gather so we can try to make the best plans possible. Just that's one of the really hard aspects of navigating all of this, but we're happy to do it and trust that the Lord will lead us and what he'll have for us. So just some details about this gathering I wanted to go over real quick. You'll get all of this, but just talk through it. Some of the things you can consider bringing. We picked up an area of the park that is really shaded. And so, there's just big old trees, lots of shade. So there'd be a lot of shade to go around, but please go ahead and bring, if you have canopies, if you have umbrellas for shade, that'll be super helpful. So please go ahead and bring those. If you don't need them, then we don't need them, but if they will likely be used. We're not supplying any chairs or anything, so bring your own chairs and blankets and all of that. We are going to partake of communion. So that'll be part of our liturgy for that day. So we think the safest way to do that is for you just to bring your own elements. So obviously be mindful of your kids in that. If your kids have not come to faith, then that'll be a good opportunity to have that kind of conversation with them of why you're taking it and they're not, or other people are and they aren't. But then also it'll be just a great opportunity for us to partake in communion together there in person. And so just bring juice and bread. I imagine alcohol is not allowed at the park. But I imagine if you bring a little bit of wine just to take for communion, that's probably not a big deal, but I don't know. So that's your fault if you get caught in trouble. But yeah, so bring your own elements. I'll let you figure that out as you feel led. And then we will have some little gift bags for the little ones. And just some goodies for them. But if you need to bring some things to keep them entertained, that would probably be a good idea. We're also doing this at a location. There's a park right there. So there's tennis courts and park, and then there's the big area, big field where we're going to be meeting. And so you could actually potentially play, be watching your kids play on the park while participating in the service. It's close enough to do that. But if you want your kids to like be a part of the service and not at the park, then you're probably going to need some things to entertain. And we're going to try to make this shorter, like our Sunday services have been, and family friendly and casual and all of that. So obviously kids will just be a part of it and what we're doing, and be exciting to have them. And then lastly, kind of a big deal that's going on right now, masks are required, and that's just required by the park. If we want to meet there, they are requiring that any 11 and up wear mask. So obviously, if you have a 10 or 9-year-old, they're free to wear a mask, but 11 and older must wear a mask. So if you're not ready to wear a mask, then it's best for you to stay home. We'll make streaming available, so you can just enjoy that and maybe wait until you're either ready to do that, or we can have a gathering where that is not required. And then lastly, only 99 people can come to this. So I think we'll be fine based on how many people were thinking about coming. To be honest with you, I really don't know. And so we have a registration for it, and as soon as it caps off, we'll be done, if it does. And so please register. If you're going to come, you need to register, because we can't have more than 99 at this gathering. And so we'll send that out, and be sure to register you and all your kids. And then socially distancing, we're going to try to have some bracelets that say that basically if you wear a bracelet, there'll just be, you'll wear a bracelet or you won't. And if you're wearing this bracelet, that means you are social distancing, so people will know to kind of keep their distance. And obviously we're encouraging everybody to consider, the guidelines put out by our governor. But then also just so you can have some clear understanding of what's going on there. But keep each other in mind, and just try to serve one another as you think about social distancing and what you're comfortable with, what someone else might not be comfortable with. But all of that considered, man, excited to see y'all, excited to gather with you. I might cry just getting to preach to real, to like a crowd of people. I don't know how, man. So it'll just be great. It'd be great to get to gather together in that way. Hopefully, as a step towards getting to do that more and more, Lord willing. So love y'all. Look forward to this day. Look forward to the many years the Lord has for us together to grow in His grace and His mercy as we seek to be faithful to Him in this world. So love y'all. Thankful for you, and obviously just let me know if you have any questions.